Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? What's up? Long time no see, huh? Long time no see. It's been a while since we've done one of these live streams. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week that I said I'm going to short the whole thing until it pumps in my face. And what did I do? I longed the fucking thing. Fucking crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to keep this pretty straightforward. So it's been a shitty little bit, right? It's been a shitty few days. Why? Because the action just dried up, man. It dried up. The best move is actually the last move. It was right here. It was a short from 9K, and we did that. We shorted that from 9K, and the move before that was this one here. The short from, not there, I didn't get that. I shorted this right here from around 92. I shorted that. So I got 1 and 2. I got those two. Right. They were good plays, but I was expecting more for this week. Yeah, yesterday I thought there was going to be something, but nothing. I thought I could at least get like a good scalp, or that it would choose a direction, but just nothing, right? Nothing. This here, 88 to, yeah, there was that, but that wasn't the big move I was looking for. This is just to kill all these stops over here. And I think right now, well, I'm not going to talk about right now. So pretty much, here's the situation from my point of view. In terms of scalping, there's no trade over here. Why? It's just, if you take a look at this, it's going to go up, and then look at this, it's going to go up, kill everybody, stop, go up, kill everybody, stop, go up, hit these stops. Do you see that? And then you're going to get this bitch move up. It's going to come back, get those stops. Do you see that? Can you imagine all of the time in between here, all of the time that you spend waiting on this trade? You want to go up here, but you're all the way over here. How much time is that? Let's take a look at that. 1454 to what? That's like almost 24 hours for this one move that you're spending sweating in that trade. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Yeah, so that's why I'm just staying put, because no matter where you enter a trade, it's going to come back and get you, right? So this is just everybody entering a trade right here is just providing liquidity for the market makers to fill their orders, whichever way they're going to take this on a bigger move. Yeah, so here's the deal. What I'm looking for, I explained this already. I'm going to just take a quick second to explain it. So as you guys know, this is my Renko 3-minute chart, and it's set to 3.43. And if you haven't set it up, you just choose a Renko chart, go to settings, and for the box size, make sure you choose traditional. It'll be set to ATR, but you want to choose traditional. And then choose box size 3.43. That just means every box that you see on the chart is equivalent to $3.43 of price action, okay? And that's all you need to do. Press OK. And there you go. You got the Renko 3-minute chart. These three indicators you're going to need. I already posted everything in Bill Gates, the RSI 240 high, the Williams 780 low, and the Williams 520 low. Okay, you guys know how to set up the lines on the Williams. Everything's in Bill Gates. For the RSI 240 high, you're going to need these two lines here, the minus 56.88 and the minus 42.4. Okay, according to this chart, there is no top until it gets over 56.88 and no bottom until it's below minus 42.4. Okay, so if you take a look at the situation right now, according to this RSI, is hey, you are getting chopped the fuck up, right? And this motherfucker likes to come down and hit everybody who's trying to long this over here, right? And then again, there's always a risk that it could go lower before it continues back up. Do you see it? That's the issue right now. That's the situation we're in. So what am I looking for here? Let me tell you what I'm looking for. Yeah, of course, there's going to be a pump. It's going to have to make a move up, okay? But it's not going to be a moon pump, all right? It's not going to be a moon pump from here. So I'm not going to risk my money for the pump. I'm not going to long below the blue 1-to-1 of the pivot low from 7,300. The price is currently below the red 2-to-1, so I'm not longing anymore. Instead, what I'm waiting for is for a scalp trade. For a scalp trade, let me tell you what I need. I'm waiting for a short scalp trade. And for that, number one, on this RSI 240 high, I need this RSI line to go above 56.88 and then come below. Very important, okay? I need it to go above and then come back down, okay? That's number one. All right, number two, on the Williams 780 low, I need a top at minus 2.6. Okay, I need a top. And another thing that I would like is for this 800 EMA to come up to, close to, or become neck and neck with the minus 28.77 line. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this 800 EMA to come up like that. Do you see that? That's what I would like. All right. So I want it to top. Even if this doesn't happen, that's okay. But this is what I would like. So I need this 780 low to top at minus 2.6, like it did there. Okay. Now, what am I talking about? About the 800 EMA? Let me kind of give you an idea if this motherfucker will load. Hey. Come on, TradingView, load my shit. Okay, TradingView is not loading my shit, so fuck them. Okay, but like I said, number two, I want this Williams to top at minus 2.6, and then I want I would like the 800 EMA to be close to minus 28.77, and then I want the short signal on the Williams, which means it breaks below minus 28.77 and the 800 EMA. Okay, so if the 800 EMA is closer to minus 28.77, that just means we get a better short. Okay. And number three, on the 520 low Williams, I want it to top at minus 2.6, and then I want it to give us the short signal. So break below minus 28.77 and the 800 EMA. Now, what would be nice is if this, again, same thing, if this 800 EMA came neck and neck with the minus 28.77, okay? That's what I'm looking for my short trade entry. Okay, if I don't get that, I'm not going to enter. Why? I'm not going to get chopped up. So the number of trades has gone down. Why? There are no trades. Yesterday, you know what? To be honest, I was kind of like, oh my God, like what the fuck is going on? Am I in a rut? What's going on? Like, is it just me who's not catching trades? But I realized, like, okay, it's not actually me. There's no trade, and I mean, every moment you're in a trade, you're just sweating. So I'm gonna not sweat, and I'm gonna wait for my good trades, like this one that I took. No, did I take that one? Yeah, I took that trade. Yeah, I took that trade. Yeah. Okay, like that one, and the one from 92. That one. Okay. So yeah, those are the kind of moves I'm looking for. All right, so you guys can have fun scalping $50, $60, but in this condition, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? So let's move on. All right, let's move on to the next step. Okay, let me just check up on something here. Okay, so that's what we're looking for our next short scalp. You know, I missed the times. Like a few weeks ago, every time I was on a live stream, I used to call a trade like, okay, I'm going to short this or I'm going to close my order. But that's gone. Okay, it's gone. All right, that is totally gone. Yeah, that's totally gone. All right. Now, over here, this chart I just use for extra confluence. Okay, this stuff here, it's not that important. I just use it for extra confluence. Now, I want to point out to you guys that right now, if you want a closer look at the minor moves of the market, the 578 high is a good indicator. Okay, if you want to do quick scalps, like if you want to do some risky shit, yeah, okay, that's a good indicator. All right, it's good, really good at measuring the change. Okay, and there's also the trend exhaustion meter. I don't have it on one of these charts, but you could use that as well. Okay, if you're really trying to trade this chop and go for some quick in and out scalps, like 20 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. The good stuff. Okay, now the 6 minute has died. It's dead. Okay, look at this shit. It's dead. It's dead. It's so dead. All right, it's fucking dead. This whole sideways shit, it's dead. All right, so for the 6 minute, let's go back. Let's go back to the last time it was dead like that. Hey, 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 TradingView, load my shit. There we go. Now what I want to point out to you guys, remember before the moon run to 10K? You see the 6 minute? Was it choppy like that? No, it's just like this. It was down here and then it just lift off. There you go, 10,500. Is that the case right now? No. What's happening right now? Right now, I think we're getting something kind of like this. This is where we are right now. You see this? This is like around, yeah. This is around October 14, October 15. Do you see that? Coming around, chopping around, fucking around, fucking around, fucking around. It's going to go higher. Do you see that? It's going to go higher, sideways, and then we're going to go dump. Okay? Let me take a picture of this. Okay. Let me take a screenshot of this and post it in our group. All right. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Same thing. This is where we are, folks. Okay, wonderful. I bet you it's the same move. We're gonna save so much stress, okay? We're gonna wait for this to fucking go up here. Everybody's gonna be excited, thinking they caught a pump. Okay, let them get excited. We're gonna be patient, and then we're gonna short it. Okay, we're gonna short this whole fucker down. Okay, and then what did it do after? It dumped down to what? Right there, 7,200. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the big short. We are looking for the big short. We are going to get it. All right. So there you go. All right. Now, what did it do here? You see, everybody here was saying, oh, it's going to moon, it's going to go moon. But no, like I always tell you guys, here's the thing. The price, it's so hard to get bullish once it's below the blue 1-to-1 of the pivot low. And it's really hard to get bullish once it's below the red 2-to-1 of the pivot low. And I'm talking about the pivot low on like the 4-hour chart, okay? So what did it have to do? It had to dump down to a new pivot low before it can move up. Do you see that? Then it got the energy to go bang. All right, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So I'm sure about that. Okay, so now, so again, do you see that? All right, and now look at how it's similar to what we're doing right now. Do you see that? Same kind of choppy shit, okay? Same kind of choppy shit, okay? So it's going to come down. Of course it's going to come down. But there will be a pump. And everybody who said, oh, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be a long ride and whatever. Yeah, they're right, okay? But they're going to get fucked, okay? This is not going to the moon, okay? This is going to be another move down. And it's going to be a serious leg down. How big was that move down? Let's take a look. Let's approximate, okay? From that top on the 6 minute. Let's say this top here, okay? Let's do this top. Let's stop here, okay? It is 8,356. 8,356 minus, what's the bottom here? You're looking at like 7,309. Wow. Okay, put that into perspective. That's $1,000 dump. All right, 1,000 points. So you're going to get something like that, but this time it's going lower than that pivot low, okay? Why? Because it needs to go to a new pivot low. Now, let's go have some fun, guys. Let's go draw the GAN fan. Here's my bit stamp. Yeah, bit stamp. Okay. Let's pull up a new 4-hour chart on this. 4 hours. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Oh shit, I already have one. There you go, beautiful, okay? Now, just to be correct, I should redraw these fans, right? Okay, guys, you know from time to time that the fans do change, right? Especially if you're using your phone and stuff, so redraw them before you take a look. That's what we're gonna do right now, and make sure it's not on auto. Okay. Now, let's draw this here. It's from the pivot high in the summer. Beautiful. Okay, this is the pivot low that it rose up from on February 8th. And how did I get that point? I used this right here. That was prior to the long call on the 6th. Wow, on the 4-hour, that 4-hour long call, guys. Wow, do you believe that? Holy shit. That's insane. As soon as it got over the rebound line, lift off. Wow, lift off. Holy shit. Imagine if you got that 4-hour above the rebound line. That would have been fucking sick. You could have rode that from $5,000 all the way to the top. Fucking shit. Holy shit. I never seen that. Okay, wow, that is amazing. Okay, that is fucking amazing. Okay. All right, yo, when the 4-hour does that, you'll know it's time for the moon run. Look, what? Uh-oh. 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 That 800 EMA, guys. You know where that 800 EMA likes to go once it's topped. You know that already, okay? You know that. It's going to be very weird to see it do some funny shit and curve over and go up. Have we seen that before? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. No. No. Uh-oh. Top coming down. Shit. You 4-hour 800 EMA. See, look at that, guys. You see that? That's fucking 4-hour bullish. 4-hour bullish consolidation. Do you see that? Do you believe that's 4-hour bullish consolidation? Yes, because the motherfucker kept going up. All right. Okay. That's 4-hour bullish. Could we get that right now? Maybe. That could happen. Where is this consolidating at? That's like what? Minus 38. Right? And then it just stayed up. So, but the point is, it hit the top and then it came down. bottom, up, and back down. Okay, so the bullish consolidation, it did not come lower than minus 38. Where's this fucker at right now? Yeah, when you guys see that happening, whoo, we're gonna be happy longy. So let's see, where'd it go? Minus 38. Well, there's still a chance. It's at minus, ooh, it's at minus 47. Minus 38 is still, oh no, it's below. It's below. So during the bull run, the lowest point of the 800 EMA was minus 38. It's much lower. This is likely headed down. It's going to shit. Fucking shit. That's insane. All right. But it could bounce around back and forth up to the 800 EMA. So what does that tell me? That tells me it's not going to go. Wow. That's insane. This might be bad. Okay. This is going to be bad. All right. Now I'm going to stop blabbering. Let's draw this. Okay, let's draw this from this pivot low. If this doesn't go to 7K, I'm gonna get trolled so hard by everybody. All right, but the 6 minute, guys, you see that 6 minute? You see the 4 hour, what I just showed you on the Williams? Right here. Which point are we going to use? Let me just double check that. This pivot low right here. Okay. February 8th. Let's use that one. Why? That was where it was prior to the... No, we shouldn't use February. We should go, yeah, that's better. December 15th is the one I want to use. Yes, right there. That's a good one. If you remember, it fell off the fan and then we drew another one. I remember that. But we'll do it again. Okay, guys, for the rest of the show, we're going to talk about where this is headed. Not in more of in terms of a bigger time frame. Of course, we're going to scalp it, but the scalp trade I just told you, we're looking for that short. Okay, there you go. Went up, went up, went up, went up. Whoa, that worked. How come that worked on this chart? Okay, sure. Oh, motherfucker. You guys see, this is kind of weird. Okay, that's fine. If you take a look at this, it's sitting on the line. That red 2-to-1 that gave the push up. And now it's back on that same red 2-to-1 line. Okay? Interesting. So what does that tell you? The next leg down is going to be dirty. Yeah, I said it in on the day before. I gotta delete these lines here. Okay. I don't know what they're for. I might regret it later. That's okay. Alright, let's draw some fans over here. Let's delete these lines. Yeah, you see what it likes to... Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to choose this pivot low. All right. There you go. Okay, now here's what I'm talking about. This here is the pivot low. Above the blue 1-to-1, it was bullish, 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 bullish. So you see, if you were trying to short this, you had a hard time. But once it's below the blue 1-to-1, longing gets risky. Okay, it gets very risky. Imagine you try to long there, fucked, long there, fucked, long there, fucked. Okay, you see that? You guys see what I'm saying about the blue 1-to-1? It's genius. Okay, so as long as it's right now, until the price gets above 10,500, you do not long. Why? It's below the blue 1-to-1. Okay, let it get to 10,500. That's okay. They could pump it. Sure. All right. Now, or until it gets below this here. Okay? Now, there's two possibilities here. Number one is that this needs to go below 7,300 before it can make a move above 10,500. That's number one. Okay? That's the first chance. All right? And that's what Bitcoin typically likes to do. It likes to fall off the fan, make a new pivot low, and bounce up. Okay? Now, there could be some fake bounces. There's some other things that could happen. What's most likely right now is that it will come down and fall off the fan. If it fell off the fan today, that would be about bounce. Okay? And I think that's probably what's going to happen. I don't think they're going to nuke it in one shot. They could nuke it, but let's wait and see. So it's going to bounce around, okay? Let's assume that it's going to bounce around. But of course, if we're short, we would like it to just dump. All right. So considering how bad this chop has been, I'm gonna think it's just gonna fucking chop around instead of just going for the one-time dump. Okay? So I believe it needs to go, at least fall off the fan and make a new pivot before it can bounce up higher. Okay? That's what I believe. All right? At the least, it's going to about 7,700, 7,600 to 7,700, okay? Today, as of today, okay? But as time goes on, it gets a little bit higher. Do you see that? Okay? But it needs to, that's just for a good bounce, for a decent bounce. But to go above 10,500, I believe it needs to go to a new pivot low below 7,300. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So we're going to assume that it's going to go to a new pivot low below 7,300, as long as it's below this red 2-to-1. Okay. Now our warning sign is going to be if we get a pump that takes it over the red 2-to-1. Do you guys see that? That's going to be a warning sign for shorts. Okay. If you get a pump, any kind of move that goes above the red 2-to-1, we stop shorting. Okay? Why? That's a sign that the price has just gone bullish. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. And if it happens, we stop shorting and then we consider longs. We take longs on the 1 minute time frame. Okay? Not on the 6 minute. We take longs on the 1 minute time frame. We'll play every long on the 1 minute time frame. Okay? If that happens. If it happens. Okay? So yes, it's possible for it to pump, but in order to get bullish, it would need to pump and get above this blue 1-to-1. Okay? If you want a pump. If you want to go bullish, if you want to go to the moon, you have to, if you want to go to 15, you're looking for right now, short term. Shorter term. Let's get this down. Here's our support. Well, I'd like to average the support. About 86, 83.58. See the supports for yourself. Take a look at our resistances now. Our resistances are right up here. 8,900. They're going to pump it right up to here to about 9,100. Okay? Imagine a pump right to that spot, about 9,100. That fits in actually with my bias. 9,100. But what they like to do is, you see this line here from the top, this purple one, they like to take it above. We've got this EMA 800 and EMA 540 here as resistances. So you can count on it. 70, okay? What will 90.70 hit? I don't think so. I think that maybe we could target the gap, the Coinbase gap at about 90.54. Around there, we're going to be looking for a short, and we're not going to we're going to around 90, 50, around this, around wherever this 400, and we're going to start to look for shorts using our 3-minute Renko chart. Okay, all right. This is very straightforward. It's not difficult right now. It's actually pretty easy. We're going to wait for the pump and we're going to short it. That's it. If there's no action in the market, look, is there any action? No, you can't do anything about it. All right? You can't do anything about it. So that's what it is, okay? That is what it is. Now, think about it this way. If you're a 4-hour chart trader, this is what I meant to say about the 4-hour. You cannot intra-trade based on this. There's no way. There's no trade for you. If you're trying to scalp this or whatever, there's no trade. You have to be, the only way to not get wrecked is to follow the 3-minute or the 1-minute to find an entry. How are you going to find an entry on the 4-hour chart and make money? How? Where's your entry? Where's your trade? I don't see it. Are you going to tell me there's some kind of fucking horizontal resistance or some trend line or something like that? That's tough, man. That's tough. Let's do one more thing. Let's draw a fan from up here. That'll give us some extra information. Some insight. Okay, so yeah, you could expect a bounce in the 7Ks from this pivot high resistance. Okay, you could expect a bounce around 7K, and I think maybe it's not going to go too much lower. Maybe you'll get about 72.84. Yeah, maybe about 72.76, around there if we're going down. All right, if we're going down, that makes sense. Lower than that. Do you see we would need a new pivot low? So you would get at least 72.76. People will say double bottom. Okay, well, at least 72.76. Okay, at least 72.76, and that is going to be on November 16th. It'll be closer and in reach. Okay, now let's check this out. Does a pump have to happen? No, it could just dump, but it's likely that it'll pump. Okay, it's gonna, yeah, okay. Now, let's move on to the next thing, guys. The next cool thing we got, that's the 4-hour. Okay. Just give me a minute here, guys. Okay. Okay, and where do I think it's going? 90, 70 to yeah, I think, guys, it might not even go that far. Okay, it might not even go that far. Okay, 89.24. Maybe we might just get 89. It might not even make it to the 800 EMA, because that would be. So I'm thinking that would be pushing it above. Okay, 89.27 might be the best we get. Okay, shit. Yeah, 89.27. However, 89.27 might be the best. This short entry. I will be watching like a hawk. At 89.27. Okay, so 89.27 might be the best short entry. Why? Because you have this 4-to-1 Ganfan resistance from above, and you have this red 2-to-1 resistance. So going over the red 2-to-1 will make it bullish, and then going over this blue 4-to-1 will actually put it into this zone up here, so it'll get even more bullish. Okay, so over 89.27, I don't think so anymore. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't seem likely that it's going to go up there. Okay, so let's see what happens at 89.27. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch what happens at 89.27. Good. All right, now, gentlemen, well, not gentlemen, there's some ladies too. Ladies and gentlemen, are there people still tuned in to me? Yes, there are. Fantastic. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, I posted that in BTC Scalp, so you could check it out. The next step is, yeah, so that's it. Is it going to go up here to this 800, to this 540 EMA? No, because that'll make it a little bit more bullish. I don't think so. Okay, but even if it does that, again, I'm not going to long. I'm still shorting. As long as the price is below this red 2-to-1, I'm shorting. There's going to be no more longs for me. 0 longs, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so we got that. Now, I was going to show you something. Just slipped my mind. Okay, that's a 4-hour. We're done that. All right, and again, I explained this, the 4-hour 11:11. Okay, the Williams, it's going to take a shit. All right, eventually. The rebound line is right up here. It would need to get above. Ooh, okay, I like that. It would need to get above about 90.50 to go bullish. Are they gonna go do that? I don't think so. It's 89.27. Okay, 89.27. Okay, very good. Okay, good. Let's go do the 6 minute. Here, Coinbase. Okay, that's what it is. So 6 minute resistance at the rebound line is 91.26, around there. 91.26, 91.59, and bang, motherfucking shit. You see these white lines? These are 1 hour resistances. And I have one as 89.27. Beautiful. Okay? 89.27. Beautiful. Okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay? 89.27. Okay? That's what I wanted to come to this chart. So on this chart, these white lines, the white lines are 1 hour resistances. Okay? Oh, this is a 4 hour. Okay. Let's go to the 1 hour. How did I get these? I pulled them off the 1999. Okay. 89.27. Okay. Let me post this in the group. On this chart. I didn't even know that 8927 is one of them. I just kind of had an idea. So we're gonna watch what happens, and that could be coming up really soon. Okay, so that is okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the GAN box. Okay, now here's how we're gonna do the GAN box. GAN box. Okay, let me tell you how I've been using the GAN box. It's really helpful, and let me just pull up a cleaner chart. And we'll get into it. No. What is this here? So 1 minute. No. 4 hour. 1 minute. This one's kind of clean. Okay. Let's go back to the 6 minute chart. Here we go. There's a 6 minute. Okay, yeah, we'll use this one here. Okay. Now the GAN box is very, very easy, okay? Now how we're going to use it is, oh fuck, this is such a mess. Okay, this is such a mess. Such a mess. Okay. Where do I have the 1111? Let's go in here. Let's go in this chart. Okay. We'll use this. This is a little bit cleaner. Okay, and I'm going to change this 1111 to close. Okay, very good. Okay, now here's how we're going to draw the GAN box. Delete these. A few days ago I posted a link to a trading guide of how to use the GAN box, and I'll post that again. Now what you want to do is go find the 6 minute 1111 pivot low before the last long call. Do you see? It's right there. Okay. Pivot low, and then you take it to the top. Okay. Oh, look at that. Pump, baby, pump. Okay, there you go, guys. Hey, look, the 6 minute called along. If you guys want to take it. Yeah, 6 minute called along. All right. Now, okay, so you go from the pivot low to the pivot to the top after the most recent long call. Where's the top? Would you call this the top? No, that's the top right there. Okay, from here to there. Okay, from here to there. Oh, that's fucking nasty. So you take this as your starting point, the pivot low prior to the long call, and then you've already identified the pivot high. Then you stretch this out until the 382 lines up with this pivot high. So let's go and do that. Oh, you longs, you poor things. Okay, stretch it out. There you go. Okay? There you go. That will give you a good reading. Okay? I read it in a guide. This is still something I'm working with. Make sure this is there a wick there? Yeah, there is a wick. Let's try to line it up as much as you can. A little bit lower. Yeah, just about. Okay? There you go. Now, this is really, really cool. All right, so once again, you're going to use the starting point as the bottom, as the bottom before the last 6 minute long call. Okay, and then you use the top as the top of the last 6 minute long call. Okay, so I'm going to use it at this point, not this one. Okay, why? Because it didn't go back to bottom. All right, now, yeah, look at that thing. Again, 87.29, now it's 87.53. Is that something to be excited about? I don't think so. Now, what's really interesting is you see we just did that, and what happened here is that after this 0.5 line, there was an event. It pumped. Do you see that? Also, you'll notice after the 382 line, It dumped. Well, yeah, that was the top. We know that. That was the bottom. We know that, okay? Now what you're going to notice is you're going to notice that these lines here, horizontally, they're Fibonacci levels in sequence of time, okay? So once the price is approaching near these levels, there's a high possibility that there could be a significant event, up or down, okay? It just means that the price has moved in. Now, the strategy I've read says that the good time to buy is when it's between the 0.618 to 0.75. Now, I'm not going by that. I just like to use this as a reference of the time levels. Do you see that? Right? From the last, anyway, points. So, also, these points act as good support and resistance. Do you see that? Support, resistance. And then what came down? It just rejected that. Right? There you go. Support, resistance up there, whatever. Now, if this fails, where's it going back down? It's going back down to here. Now, my experience has told me that it's best, now that we've drawn the box, do you see that? From low to high, the best time to long is actually when the price gets below the box. Okay? That's what my experience has shown me, and it's still something that I'm working with. So you guys could check it out, all right, and play around with it and tell me what you find. But that's what I find is that when the price gets below the box, that's the best time to long, not in the box. Okay, it's proven true. Okay, yeah, I've been using it on the 3-minute Renko, and it's pretty nice. Okay, so guys, that's what I got for you. If you have any questions, please let me know right now. Okay, all good, Slim Pickens, all good, buddy. Guys, let me know if you got any questions. So really, that's what it is. I mean, to be honest, in the last kind of week, I felt like a lot of pressure to be taking trades like we were taking 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. So psychologically, it took me some getting used to. And yesterday was pretty much the breaking point for me, where I just said, okay, no, there's nothing, just give it up. And it's kind of like, for me, I didn't think that this group would even get this far, or yeah, I didn't plan to have my own group ever. It just happened by chance. And one of the things about running a group is the expectation from members, even though it's not spoken out loud. Being in groups before, of course, I expect to be in trades and be making money. So I know that you guys have expectations and want to be making money. So one of the pressures that I have to face is actually putting out calls and sharing trades. But right now, I've finally come down to it. I'm not going to long below the blue 1-to-1, and but like I said, if it gets above the red 2-to-1, I'll take long scalps, right? And that's sure to backfire. But let's see. But that's one thing, and I'm just going to be shorting. So in the market, there isn't that much right now, and it is what it is. So that's why I decided to give you guys an extra month for your renewals. uh, that'll kind of actually take some pressure off of me, right? Because if I were in a group too, I'd say the same thing. Why do I want to stay in if we're not making any trades, right? But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, look at this. Look at this pump. It just bang. It's nasty. It's brutal. You know, it's like somebody's dead. Somebody got shot up, and now they're just shooting them again and again and again. So anyway, yeah. One of the things I'm getting used to is the new mindset that's required to lead a group of people, because leading a group of people is not an easy thing. You say something and then people put their money on the line, and it's money that they've worked for or they've earned, or some people might not have a lot and it might be the last bit that they have. So yeah, I'm going to take all of that into consideration in the future. And yeah, I'm definitely going to become more conservative in my trading style. Slim Pickens, how do you determine how far to pull up the box? Okay, like I said, I use the chart, the time frame I'm trading on, as a reference. Okay, so here I pick the pivot low. This is the 1 minute chart. I already did this before. I picked the pivot low, right? Oh, is this the same 6 minute? Oh no, this is a different chart, right? Oh, this is the 1 minute. Sorry about that. I picked the pivot low, and then I use the Williams, right? I picked the pivot low on the Williams prior to the long call, and then I find that point on the price action, and then I look for the pivot high. Where's the pivot high? It's not here, it's right up there. Do you see that? Right there. So all you need to do is go from the pivot low, 0, and then go all the way up, pull the box up to the pivot high. Okay, so let me go do that again. Okay, let's go with Gambox. Right here, this pivot low. It's kind of like that. And then pull it all the way up so that the 382 lands right on that pivot high. Just like that. Okay? That's what you do. That's all you got to do. That's on the 1 minute. Now, the same thing applies for the 6 minute. Let's take a 6 minute box. Okay, 6 minutes. Holy shit. See, on the 6 minute, there isn't that much. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. Okay, let's go back in time. Let's say if we used, fuck. Okay, let's say if we used this low pivot here from November 8th at 1436, and this high pivot at November 10th. November 8th. Okay, we're going to use this one here. It's lower on the price action. Okay, November 8th at 1442. Yeah, that's the one. Good. Okay, now where's that pivot high? Yeah, right there. Uh-oh. Okay, and then we're going to pull the 3882 up to the level so that it matches the pivot high. So you see this 382 needs to come up to the point of the pivot high. That's going to determine how high the box is. Oh no, the pivot high is right here. Right here. Let's take it there. Just about. Whoo! Wow! Shit! Look at that. Bang! Down. Right here. You see this? At that level. Consolidation, consolidation. Fake move up. Bang! Down. Consolidation, consolidation. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And then it's going to, right now, yeah, there's going to be a move right around here. There should be a move right now. Okay. This should be a move right now. And it's going to go above, I think. Okay, I think we're going to get that short. Okay, so that's how you do it. And all of these moves, they act as, all of these points, they act as support, resistance. Look, see, it just tanked below that support, right? It came back down, support, and up. Let's go zoom in. See, if you had drawn that from the 6-minute bottom to the top, look at that, it would have worked. Down here, got back up on that support, support, support. So your stop would have been up here, right? And then I was playing this move down. This is the move down I played, and this is when I first started using the GAN box, but I was just observing at that time, not actually using it. And then it tanked down below that support, tanked below that support, automatic rejection. Now your stop would have been moved above here, right? Bang, 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 tanked that support. Your stop would have been put up here. Bang, 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 tanked at that support. Your stop would have been put above here, right? Bang, 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 tanked, right? But then what happened? It came back up. You see how this time it came back up that much? It told you that the move is running out of strength, right? And then bang, down, right? Bang, down, okay? And then again, what happened? Hit back up here, resistance, chop, 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 move back up, resistance, chop, 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 move back up. Oh, that was a resistance point. Do you see it? But it got higher this time. Ah, interesting. You see, it went up into the next resistance zone. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And what came back down below? Do you see that? Came back up, resistance. Oh, it's fighting for this, eh? It's fighting to get up. So it's already edged into this box before the 88.70. So it's trying to get into the 89. Do you see what I'm saying? It's already gone above the 0.382. Now it's edging into the zero. It's edging into this box. Do you see it? It's edging into that box. So I think that this here, about 89.05, is a solid resistance right now. Yeah, we want to short 88.95. 88.95 to 89.05. Okay, guys, numbers to watch. 88.95. 8900, 89.27. Okay, now honestly, if I were to blindly short this, I would short 89.06. Okay, I would short 89.06. Okay, 89.06. All right, that's where it's going, and we know that 89.27 is a good 4-hour resistance with the GAN fan. So that's what we're looking for. So everybody wants 90.50, 9100. Might not happen. And then it'll come back down. It'll come back down. It'll make a lower pivot here. You see that? It's coming down. Well, I don't know if it'll make a lower pivot. It'll come down. Okay, so we're looking for the big short. Remember what I said about the 6-minute. We're looking for the big short. Okay, there will be a nice pump, but this next move probably won't be that big pump. Okay, maybe that was it. Who knows? Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. Any more questions? Okay, I'll give you 30 more seconds for questions. Oh, Alec. Yeah, Alec. Yes, if you renew on time. Alex, if you renew on time, yes, I will give you an added month until January 18th onto your term. So the next month is until January the 18th for everybody that renews on time. Why? Because this chop sucks, and we're making fewer trades than we did in the first 2-3 weeks of our group. You guys know we actually started before the 18th, but I just made the date the 18th just so that everybody evens out. And yeah, it's just because the chop sucks, and it reduces pressure on me to take bad trades, right? Because if you guys are paying money, of course, you want to be in some trades. But if there's a chop and it's sideways, then I don't want any pressure from you guys to be putting out trades. So now, personally, just by giving you guys an extra month that's free of charge if you renew on time, that reduces a lot of pressure on me to be putting out trades. So yeah, I'll be putting out better trades, right? There's just less pressure. Okay. All right, guys, so that's going to be it. And thank you for tuning in. And stay safe. Don't long, okay? Please, I'm not going to long. I'm going to do my best not to long. I think, yeah, look over here. Also, yeah, I think we're going to go get like 89. Yeah, what I just said about 89.26. So let's see what happens. I think we're going to get like, yeah, around there. So that's what I got for you guys today. And yeah, I know the market is boring as fuck. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking into Forex. And if you guys are interested in Forex, send me a DM and I'll add you guys to the list. And once I'm ready to go, I don't know how long it'll take. I need some time to fine-tune the system. I've already been looking into some things, but I just need some time to make everything nice, right? And then we'll get going with it. Okay, so stay safe and don't long below the blue 1-to-1. You can start taking longs if it gets above the red 2-to-1 on the 1 minute or 3 minute. But yeah, that's what it is. Take care. Bye bye.